We start in Vietnam this afternoon, where President Yoon Suk Yeol and his Vietnamese counterpart, Vo Van Thuong, have agreed to chart a fresh course of bilateral ties under their comprehensive strategic partnership, as announced last December. For more on this, I have our senior presidential office correspondent, Soo-young, standing by live on the line. Soo-young, welcome.
Hi, Sunny.
Right, so simply speaking, Soo-young, have the two leaders delivered?
Yeah, I think they did. Presidents Yoon and Thuong held a joint press conference not very long ago outlining their talks. And it was a summit jam-packed with agreements, around 13 documents and memorandums of understanding in total, to put the bilateral strategic partnership into action amid growing geopolitical complexities and economic uncertainties in the Indo-Pacific region. And what was notable about this summit was the detail on increasing security cooperation on top of the two countries' trade ties. Now, the two leaders agreed to establish an annual dialogue channel between foreign ministers and strengthen Vietnam's maritime security capabilities through naval and coast guard cooperation, as well as the transfer of retired Korean vessels. Now, this comes as maritime tensions rise in the South China Sea amid increasing strain between the US and China, as well as competing territorial claims, including claims over the Paracel Islands by Vietnam, China, and Taiwan. Now, both Seoul and Hanoi wish to have an orderly state of relations in the Indo-Pacific region, which is very critical for regional peace and global trade. Now, on the trade front, the leaders agreed to ramp up economic cooperation, establishing a working group with a goal of reaching $150 billion in trade volume by 2030. And to facilitate this, a bunch of MOUs were signed to increase business and investment, including the recognition of driver's licenses, certificates of origin and labour-related rules, as well as broader support for innovation and startups. Focusing on future industries and collaboration, the two sides agreed to establish a mineral supply chain centre, as Vietnam has abundant rare minerals crucial for future technologies. There were further deals on energy and infrastructure, spanning LNG power generation, new and renewable energy, and smart cities. Since establishing bilateral ties in 1992, South Korea and Vietnam have seen their trade ties increase 175-fold, with Vietnam being South Korea's third largest trade partner and South Korea being Vietnam's largest foreign investor.
Right, and speaking about investments, Soo-young, I hear Korea is also poised to expand its economic financial commitment to Vietnam.
That's right, Sunny. So South Korea will be doubling its current commitment to economic cooperation funding for Vietnam from the current $2 billion to $4 billion by 2030. It will also expand grants for development projects in crucial areas to help Vietnam meet its sustainable development and climate goals. These include fields like transport, health, climate change, and digital transformation. Seoul will also allocate $10 million in grant aid for joint science and tech cooperation with the Vietnam Institute of Science and Technology.
Right, I see. And Soo-young, what are the broader implications of such commitment to Vietnam for Korea?
I think that's a great question, Sunny, because President Yoon has constantly emphasized that, well, in light of his vision to turn Korea into a global pivotal state, becoming a more active stakeholder in regional and global affairs. He said that strengthening Seoul's relations with the 11-member Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, is very important because this bloc has abundant resources as well as a young population, which all promise a very significant economic potential in the future. And of course, ASEAN countries are very much in South Korea's backyard and are very crucial partners in maintaining regional peace, including handling a nuclear North Korea. Now, in the meantime, President Yoon on Friday is going to attend two major business events and also meet with top politicians in Vietnam, including the General Secretary of the Communist Party, the Prime Minister, and the National Assembly Chair, before attending an official state dinner.
Right, a very busy agenda right there. All right, Soo-young, thank you for the latest from Vietnam, and do keep us posted throughout the day.
Will do, thank you.